tell, but that is a fence lizard. What's up, dude? Can't go wrong with couches, I guess, right? Let's see if anyone's home. Look at that. This copperhead was literally on the crawl as we came upon it. There's a little marbled. Whoa, that's so cool, under a carpet. Look at the size of that freaking ribbon snake. Snake number 1 of the night. Oh yeah, we have Liam here. We're back and we're better than ever.
Southeast Ohio.
Southeast Ohio herping is back on the menu. And yeah, I think we made it to this cool looking rock cut. And I think we were like 6 rocks in and I flipped a tiny little milk. And this thing is an absolute screamer. Look at the little candy cane. Feisty, typical baby milk behavior, but a lot of high white and a lot of really, really nice reds. It's giving off coastal vibes. It's so nice. Dude, look at that. On the board, it's chomping. That guy's chowing down.
That is super pretty.
Yeah. Milksnake going back. What a nice... Oh, it's giving you goodbye kisses, look. That is such a nice little guy. Later, little buddy, go back in your rock. Let's find another one. Look at that. After a nice, sweaty, quick flip sesh, in the midst of it, we have a nice little fence lizard. First one of these I've seen from here. Really small, but a nice addition.
Yeah, I see them normally farther west. I think this is the farthest east I've seen them.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The farthest southeast.
Yeah, he's a neat one. Cool. All right, we're gonna keep flipping and let this guy go. Eastern fence lizard on the board. Very cool. He's an acrobat. Find number 3. Quite a good one. That's a really good looking red eft that I just flipped under this guy, and we kind of had a bit of a teamwork getting this guy out. Dude, that's so... Whoa. That's actually so nice. He's so pretty. I'll never get tired of red efts. I don't see enough of them.
Look at that belly.
Look at that belly. Oh, that's so nice. All right, buddy. Back under your rock, my friend. Wrong way. Go home. There you go. Nice. Sealed. All right, this is a separate night from the last one you saw us at, but yeah, nice little ring neck. Flipped at a new area, not a new spot, but a different part of this area that we haven't seen ring necks under, so pretty cool. But we're gonna go put them right back under the rock. We found them real quick, right here, I believe. All right, you ready? Peace out, dude. Just gonna go under there. Cool. Dude, look at that. This copperhead was literally on the crawl as we came upon it. And I managed to get him out here on the open. He's huge. No way, dude. Wow, that is a nice copper. Really dark, a lot of maroons. This might actually be the same individual I found last year. I'll have to compare markings, but really nice. Look at that. Eastern copperhead on the board. Exactly what we wanted to see tonight. So cool. Guess we get set up and grab some pics, right? Very nice. Let's go, Liam. Look at that awesome snake. That is a nice looking copperhead. Just hanging out. He's just been chilling while we took pictures. And now we're gonna grab him and put him back under. Actually, he wasn't even under rock. He was on the crawl when we found him, which is crazy. Look at that. So cool. All right, peace out, brother. Go back on your crawl. Such a pretty snake. He's a nice animal. People fear them, but barely understand them. All right, buddy's gonna go back and do his thing. Cool. Check that out. I'm out here night flipping, and first snake of the night. Nice little eastern garter coiled up right under this piece of flat rock. Pretty cool in situ. I already grabbed a couple pics, so I'm actually going to just take this rock. Sorry about this terrible camera angle. Take this rock here. I'm gonna put it right back. And we're just gonna leave him be. Pretty cool. It's a little chilly out, so I'm not gonna disturb the snakes too much if I don't have to, but if I do find a milk snake, I might pull it out and grab a couple pics. Very nice, we're on the board. All right guys, we are back. It's been a while. We haven't had an outing in probably a few weeks because I'm back in college and I'm back in marching band mode. So we got a free weekend and it's beautiful, and I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna find some black kings, supposedly. That's the goal anyway. So, but anything else is fair game. Milk snakes, copperheads, timbers, or even hognose. I know Nate and Liam are out killing it on hognose, so I need to compensate and show them up. So yeah, I'm gonna go find a black king. Or I won't. We'll see. That is a strange way to find a fence lizard. Look at that guy back there. It's hard to tell, but that is a fence lizard. What's up, dude? I don't want to stick my hand back in there just in case there's a timber or something. But yeah, cool. Can't go wrong with couches, I guess, right? Who's out here hiding in the couch? Dang, nobody, I guess. How about the refrigerator? No kings under the refrigerator, I guess. Well, this is not what I expected to see. There's a little marbled. Whoa! That's so cool, under a carpet. Neato. Yeah, that is a fantastic looking animal. Look at that. It's so cool to find it in a carpet like that. I've never found one in artificial cover like this. So this is pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give it the release. Grabbed a few pictures and yeah, we're gonna let it back. Let me find a nice crevice for him to go down in. Yeah, that works. Right back under his carpet. Cool. All right. Hopefully we'll be seeing quite a few more of these as fall progresses a bit. But yeah, it's really early in the season for marbleds, so I will not complain. Alrighty, another nice addition to the evening. A nice eastern box turtle who is definitely not going to come out of its shell, but still a great looking animal. He was just over here chilling, so I'll put him back where he's going to be secure for the night. Either way, good looking animal. Pretty cool. All right, under a perfect little cap rock here, got a really nice gravid female fence lizard, which is why I'm holding it very carefully. And we're not gonna mess with it too much, but I'll grab a quick picture and we'll probably put it back. No. Oh, there she goes. All right, peace out. All right, back this little milk goes under its rocks. Alrighty, that is a handsome looking northern water snake. Look at that. Some nice browns on the belly. Look at that, that is so nice. Very, very cool. So this actually isn't the next snake of the night. Earlier, I flipped a ribbon snake, which is really, really, really uncommon for this area. And of course I let it get away. It was a tiny little juvenile, but either way, this is the second northern water snake of the night, but first one I've decided to film just because it's so nice looking. Look at that belly pattern. Gorgeous. But yep, either way, we're going to put it right back under its big rock here and let it slurp back down. All right, nice little Nerodia double flip before they skedaddle here. I'm going to go ahead and... Are they going to move on their own, or am I going to have to move them? I might have to move them. Uh-oh. Don't want to squish them. Look at that. A couple nice little waters. That one's going off in in the lake, but I'm gonna see if I can get this guy back. That's a nice one. It's a really nice Nerodia. All right, go back on your rock, little buddy. Sweet. All right, I got the photography light out for this guy because look at the size of that freaking ribbon snake. Oh, it's so nice too. It literally just shed out in my hand, so that is about as good as it will get. Super, super bright neon stripes on this guy. Really nice. But yeah, we're gonna grab a couple pics and we'll release it right back where we found it. Very nice. I wasn't expecting to find that, so I just flipped a tiny baby little musk turtle. That is insane. Dude, it is so small. Like, compared to my hand, like, that is how small this little guy is. Wow, that is crazy. I'm gonna get a couple quick pictures of this guy and we'll put it right back under his rock. It's so cool. Alrighty, guys. It is... it's 5 a.m. With that being said, I think I'm gonna call it here. I need to get to bed, like, as soon as possible because I'm exhausted. So, yeah, not too bad of a day. We certainly had to work for what we found, but what we did find was pretty quality. It was certainly quality over quantity, but yeah, we'll be back out here pretty soon for Black Kings again anyway. So this will not be the last time I come out here. But with that being said, I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys next time. Oh my god, dude! You can't tell by the shirt drenched in sweat. I'm looking for Black King snakes again. I think I love Kentucky. That is so cool. It's an absolute screamer too. Good grief. This is what dreams are made of. I can't believe what I'm seeing with my very eyes. Dude, what on earth is happening? That's incredible.